Hey guys, it's Something Rush. Wargaming just released this freaking amazing... I've been saying they should do this forever. Basically, the personal dog tag system is wild. I've always wanted something like this, and, well, if you look at mine, in the past 3 months, I've won 56% of my games. Now, using WN8 as a metric, I've been playing at 3K, so I personally feel like I've been on a major losing streak, and it's been helped by my 40% win rate in the RHM Panzerwagen. However, I want to repair it because obviously, 56% for me is, like I win 67% of my IS-7, 64 in mana. These are unplatooned tanks, basically. So, I would like these win rates to reflect my last 3-month win rate. So, today, I'm playing my IS-7. I win a lot of games in this thing, and I think if you're trying to increase your win rate, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to play heavies. So let's get started. We'll see how this goes, and, well, hopefully it's fun. I wonder if this system works when you're anonymized. Doesn't really matter. I wish you could display your win rate in the tank on the side of the tank. I think that would be super cool. Even if it updated like once a week or something, I think that would be perfect. But hopefully Wargaming gets there at some point. Now, we're on the map Paris, and normally I would have this map blocked. They have decreased the size of these with the new patch, which is great. I should definitely read the patch notes as a YouTuber. I've not done that yet, so I'm just observing things as they happen, basically. Now, Tier 9 game, 3 Artie, Batchat, Standard B, UDES. So with their matchmaking, it might be fair for me to go to the field because I could get hauled down on the stairs and probably do very well over there. The problem is there's 3 Arties, so that type of play, not the brightest given what they have. I'll still be able to do very well if I go to the south. I'll just have to deal with something like an E3, which is going to be challenging because the APCR on this thing is like 300 pen? 303. Yeah, exactly. It's like the APCR is not going to be able to deal with the E3. We're going to need the E5 to actually shoot heat at the E3 for us to be able to beat him. So we'll try this. I should have the armor to deal with him. And yeah. Debbie said 120 is showing me his marks of excellence. You have great marks of excellence, my dude. All right. So 5120's up, that's great. Honestly, I'm going to be very aggressive. I look at the map and you can see that our E5 has stopped. The reason I'm being aggressive here is I want to see if I can actually stop the enemies from getting into a decent position. So I should catch this E5 out. I'm just going to fully aim. That's why I like being hauled down. You can aim as long as you want. And you can see by being aggressive, I'm trying to actually prevent that E3 from really doing anything. And I'm also trying to get my teammates up to here. So, oh, I should reload in time to get this second shot off. Okay, doesn't go in. It's an IS-7. Like, this is medium range. What can you expect now? Pan's going to cross in the open. I'm going to try to position myself to hit him before he gets safe, basically. AE phase 1 puts one into me. Not an issue. I didn't expect that, but, I'll fall back before he reloads. Cool. Now I've got 1,000 damage. We're held down. And our team, well, because of the aggressive play I've made, I should be able to run away, because the C5 is not helping. So hopefully he moves to help us out, basically. Now, E3 is giving us his side. As I poke on this E3, you would expect this AE phase 1 to become an issue. I can actually kind of pen his tank, especially if he angles it with AP. So I'm actually just going to keep shooting AP. I'll save the EPCR for another game. And I've got the E75 with me. So you can see a position like this, very easy. Now, what I have to watch out for is tanks above me, basically. Once this guy fires, which he just did, he's going to angle his tank, because E3s always do that after they fire. And that shot will go in and I get the track. So AP is working. I don't need to switch. I can flank this guy if he becomes hard to pen, which is going to happen as he falls back. And you can see, well, this E3 is going to be loaded. Okay, he just fired. Can I challenge this AE phase 1? I can drive like this, put cover in between myself and the E3, and maybe he's got to be expecting me. Oh, there we go. Shot into the AE phase 1. So I'm using this cover right here to make that shot work. One high roll will kill the guy, especially if Artie manages to just tap him for some HP. We'll see if he lets me do it again. No, he's going to shoot me. So, oh, I'm blocking the E4. That's not on purpose, my dude. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so from here, this play pushing, just realistically, it's done very well. But I don't think it's going to work over an extended period of time. You can see the M48's starting to get wise to the play and getting above us. I don't think I will help win the game if I stay on this side of the map. So what I can do is I can flank the E3. He's in a good position. He's held down. Flank the E3, kill the E5, and then what? I'll be in a good position to deal with their Batcha and other tanks like this. So this is the plan at least. So spot an STRV and a Conway. I'm going to shoot the Conway because I can actually deal with him. From here, I'm now side scraping against the guys. So that's actually ideal. We've got 5 seconds left on the reload. How's the team doing? Well, I think based on the map, we're losing this. based on the game, we're doing fine. So I'm not going to push onto this Conway. I'm actually kind of low HP. If I got hit by the Conway and the STRV, it's not going to work. We'll see what the standard spots. That'll turn their guns, and then I can shoot them. So you can see standard got hit, basically. I will put a shot into the Conway. 500 damage, up to 3k. So from here, it's a matter of actually pushing it. I'll take the hit from the STRV if I need to, and I'm going to just push. Try to get the kill on the E5 or whatever. So E5's there. Put that shot in. That one doesn't go in. Okay. And I want to position myself such that I'm okay if this guy shoots me again. Yeah, neither of us are shooting gold, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll totally shoot the E3 here if I get the choice. Set him on fire. That might kill the guy. And I've got this E5 pushing into me. He's starting to shoot heat here, and he's obviously got to try to flank me, because face-hugging an IS-7 in E5 is not really a good idea. Going into his lower plate. Cool. And really, at this point, I'm going to let him shoot me, and I'm going to go for Artie. So get the kill, and now I've got the Yutas in front of us. So Yutas might hit me once, not really the end of the world. Question about is Artie after the Yutas. Okay, so I'm going to go for the ram kill here. Good, get that. Now we're going to drive over to the side. This is an M53 and a 212A. Whether or not I get the kill. Cool. All right, that was a really good game on Paris. Fuck. Alright, so we're not able to get the kill on the Artie there, but, you know, without any extra, really, end-game damage, that was 5.2k damage, 3 kills, and the first win of the day. Nice. Alright, now, for this one, we're on the map Tundra, and, well, what I like to do is I'm just going to look at their team and try to figure out where they're going to go and kind of who I can do well against. Now, the enemy team has a 279E. I only carry 3 HE shells, which it's just in case I get a 10k damage game, basically. And I don't want to carry more, because if I lose a game because I've carried too much HE, it means I'm throwing an epic replay for YouTube, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to avoid the 279E. As a heavy tank, you want to play the side of the map you'll win on. No way in hell will a tank with 303 APCR pen ever beat the 279E. It's just not going to work. So what I'm going to do is we're going to the 0 line. Over there, what do I have to do? Well, I have to make sure we win that side of the map before we lose the 1 line, because that's where the 279E is likely to go. And, well, if he pushes the 1 line and we haven't won the 0, we're going to lose the game. The thing is, we've got a lot of HP over here, so that should just stop him a bit with bodies. We've got like 5 tanks going to that side of the map, so that's good. But, you know, we're going to have to probably be reasonably aggressive, tempered by how quickly we lose the 1 line side of the map. So TVP in front, great. Our TVP's actually lost all of his HP right off the bat, so that's not so great. There's a Manticore over here, STRV here. So I'm going to try to ignore the STRV and just not engage him. Manticore drives off. I really don't care about a Manticore, honestly. I7's there. That's a pat. Yeah, that's an E5, not a pattern. Okay, so put a shot to him. And I think this is actually going to need a lot of shots to pen here, because what's going to happen, the enemy team has really strong positioning. Where's the 279? Well, SC2 spotted in the mid. This E5 just fired. Okay, so that's not going to work. Can I get a quick shot on this? No, I can't. Oh, okay. So I got hit by the 140 there, but I very easily risk being permatracked. Not a great position. What I'm going to do is I'm going to reverse side scrape here. To me, that's the only thing to do. It's really annoying to your teammates when you reverse side scrape like this, but, like, really has to be done at this point. So I'm going to drive out like this. You can see that 430 is camping me. So I'm just not going to engage the 430. I'm going to try to get the gun depression to hit who I can, like the C5. And that shot's not going to go in. Try to flatten that. Good. So the E5 bounces or whatever. 430's here. I'll put a shot into his lower plate. HE. Are you fucking kidding? I'm going to cross right now. From this HE spamming prat. Okay, hopefully the cost to get into this position was worth it, because now I can flank the IS-7. Yeah, actually, this should be worth it for sure. There's one already, so I have to be careful about that. But you see, I've spent a lot of HP to get into position, so this position has to pay me out for that HP that I spent. Now, 279E's on the 1 line like I saw. You can see I tunnel visioned a bit there. I didn't notice the 279E getting spotted, but whatever. There's, well, one more shot in a sec. This guy's pushing like he should. Okay, so I can move forwards, obviously, to make it easier to hit this guy. What's going to happen is that E5 should be doing something. And he's not really. Okay, I can poke on the 430 here, maybe. I've got a repair kit in a sec, and that shot's never going to go in. Okay, so they are pushing into our base. Now that we control the hill, that's great. So you can see we've kind of won our side, not as greatly as I would have liked. The main thing is to actually now defend the base and not push down the 0 line. So we weren't able to kill all the heavies like I would have liked, but here we are. We've got the rear of an E3. I would shoot HE if he had more HP. Hopefully the 140 lets me get a shot. Okay, and then I'm going to fall back so the 140 can continue to shoot, basically. So 9 seconds. I know the 140's got about 5, but together we can actually share this side. Manticore's crossing. Great. 3 seconds. I should get one more into this guy. TVP is where? We don't know. This 430's actually moved back up, so he might hit our 140 in the side, which is not good. TVP's there. So do I have shots? No. So I can't hit that TVP. If I move like this back to my original position, I probably have a shot on the 430, and then we're going to kill him. And that's actually really good. Okay, get the kill, thank God. And from here, they've got that STRV in the back, 279. I'm going to want to start pushing the side of the map, basically. So I'll see if I can spot this STRV. He should not have moved. If he did, that will be surprising, because it will be a bad play. Now they've got a Jagdpanzer 100 unspotted, of course. Okay, so what's happening here is we're losing a lot of tanks. This E5 is now going to be in a position to actually push in, and so even though... There's the Yag. I actually wanted that information. IS-4 will die, and then we're going to start seeing this E5 pushing into us. Backed by probably the STRV. So how do we want to deal with this? Well, E5's got huge DPM over myself. See, I think the C5, I have to wait for him to get bored or something, or the Centurion to flank him like he is. Once the Centurion flanks, I can maybe start pushing in, but the Centurion's not flanking the E5. He's doing something whack and going after no one, so... Am I impatient? No. Okay, so STRV's moving. That's good. For my cause, at least. E5's going to be looking away. Just heard him fire. Kill the Centurion Action X. Definitely will get a shot. So because you can see that STRV's backed off, I can pick a fight with the C5. Now what's going to happen is if I take a single hit from any of these parties, I'm going to be screwed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up. Ask for the grill's help. You can see the STRV's actually moved back, and I'm going to have to bounce this guy's shell. And pen mine. Have a chance. So with that 140 flanking, that's going to make things a lot easier on myself. 140 is 300, I'm 500, so that's good. Push onto this guy's commander's hatch. 140 bounced his shot, which really sucks for me. This guy pens. Okay, brilliant. So this 140 should get the kill. He does. Perfect. Now from here, I want to get one more shot into the STRV. Now if you were the STRV, you'd be in the bush camping me, so I'm going to pre-aim that bush, basically. Okay, and there you go. That's exactly where the guy is. So I'll put that shot out. Now that guy's full HP, so he's going to live for a long-ass time. Even against this 140. The guy's not really going to be able to push in, so I'm going to probably get another shot of damage here. Jagdpanzer's also high HP. So, maybe we can get another couple shots of damage here. Okay, that shot goes in. Perfect. And then someone should finish this guy off, assuming I don't get the reload in time. It's another Raffle Stomp win, but that was actually a really good game. You can see I spent a lot of my HP there to take the hill, but I think that won us the 0 line in the way that it did. You know, we didn't push down the 0 line, but at least we won the hill, and that allowed us to kill their enemy team. Their team should have won the 1 line with the lineup that they had, but, you know, I think spending the HP like I did worked out, especially in that game, because we were able to kill the E3, their 430U, and so on, who were basically taking the hill. So ultimately, like, this is actually going pretty well. The Mark of Excellence, well, we're up to a 68% win rate in this tank. Mark of Excellence hasn't changed. Oh, has it gone up a whole percent? Maybe it has. I don't really know. I'm just playing this tank. Like, I need wins, right? So there you go. So the Mark of Excellence, I believe, went up a whole percent. The win rate went up 1%. I've won 4 out of 4 games today, which is infuriating considering what happened in my RHM. Like, I'm sorry. I know the viewers think this. I am not a 40% player. And if you look at my RHM stats, it's just wild. Like, I don't understand. 43.75% win rate, 2k DPG. My stats. So I'm spotting very similarly to play 60% win rate, 1 vehicle. Oh, this is killed. We're doing about the same spotting anyways. Honestly, this guy is spotting whatever. I think I'm getting very unlucky with matchmaking. There's a couple others. Sometimes it just happens. And for whatever reason, my RHM Panzerwagen is cursed. So there you go. Happy to be in the IS-7. One of the greatest of the Russian heavies. And yeah, going to call the video here. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.